White Tigers, Part 3. In Parts 1 and 2, I discussed white tigers in depth. If you haven't seen those, you should probably watch those first. But in this video, I'm going to talk about the ethical issues that come once we've already gained the knowledge in Parts 1 and 2. So, some questions we should be asking ourselves are, should we breed white tigers to orange tigers? Maybe that would help. Should we plan on releasing white tigers into the wild? Should we breed Bengal Siberian hybrids? Because remember, that's what white tigers are, a lot of them. Should we breed any white tigers at all? And, what should we do to improve the situation? First, should we breed white tigers to orange tigers? These are all opinion questions, they're ethical questions, they're morality questions. My opinion is no, we should not breed them to orange tigers. My reasoning is that there aren't very many orange tigers either. There's 3,000 left in the wild, a bit more than that in captivity, but they are endangered, and harming an endangered species is wrong, and I believe that breeding orange tigers to these white tigers with these genetic health problems is harming their cubs. And I would not want to harm any orange cubs any more than I would want to harm any white cubs. So, breeding healthy orange tigers to tigers with genetic health problems, I believe, harms the endangered population. We don't want to introduce this inbreeding depression to the orange tigers, to any tigers that are already healthy. Next question, should we plan on releasing white tigers into the wild? I know a lot of people would love to do that. They think they belong in the wild. I talked about why they don't, so my opinion is no. White tigers are handicapped in the wild by their lack of vision and lack of camouflage. So releasing a carnivore who cannot hunt is sentencing it to death by starvation, which is cruel. We don't do that with anything else. We don't do that with disabled orange tigers. We don't do that with any wildlife. Eagles and such that can't fly, we don't put them back in the wild. We think that that's wrong. And I agree, I think the same should apply with white tigers. Just to illustrate the difficulty of hunting for wild white tigers, I took the color out of the pictures. I think it makes it a little bit harder for us to see the tigers. It makes it a little bit more realistic because animals don't have as good a vision as we do. They don't distinguish colors as well as we do. But it's the shading that's important. The orange blends in with the foliage. It really does. And then the white, obviously, is in the bottom right corner. It just sticks out like a sore thumb. And that's why they don't survive, is because they're so obvious. They can't be obvious in the wild. It just doesn't work that way. Remember, in Part 1, I described that a lot of white tigers are Bengal Siberian hybrids because people breed the Siberian into them to make them bigger and more impressive. I don't think we should breed Bengal Siberian hybrids. They are two separate subspecies, naturally occurring, and there are a few different definitions of conservation, but my definition is that conservation is meant to preserve the animals the way they occur naturally, and naturally, they're separate. They would never naturally exist, I showed this in another video too, because Bengal tigers are in India, Siberian tigers are in Russia. They would never come face to face, ever. Should we breed any white tigers at all? This is the kicker. This is the real question. I don't think we should breed white tigers, ever. I think we should stop breeding them. Breeding unhealthy mutants who will most likely live for less than 24 hours is insane to me. Again, it's a personal opinion question. But to me, there is no justifiable reason to breed them, and many reasons not to breed them. If you have a different opinion, please feel free to share it with me. But what should we do? And this is something that you can do no matter what you answered to the other questions. You can stop supporting the white tiger breeding industry, If you don't agree with what's being done, that's the way to go. In turn, you can support rescue organizations. I like Big Cat Rescue, it's where I got a lot of my research. The AZA, Association of Zoos and Aquariums, I should have put that in there. AZA accredited zoos are banned from exhibiting and breeding white tigers. It's part of their policies, and they are the place that makes the policies on how to keep zoo animals safe and healthy and happy. So they don't support white tiger breeding. I agree with them and all their policies that I know of so far, and if you check that a zoo is AZA accredited, they are definitely okay to visit. And the big one, educate people you know, tell your friends, teach your kids what a white tiger really is so that this myth doesn't continue. Don't pay for photographs of white tigers. I know it's super tempting. I probably would have done it before I knew all this stuff. Just the temptation is incredible. Don't get your picture taken with them. Don't pet or hold them. Or pay to pet and hold them. You know, stuff like that. Check if a white tiger is on display before you visit a zoo or circus. That's a big one. I mean, if they're on display, like, to make money, then they are supporting the white tiger breeding industry. You know, they bought this white tiger. They paid money for somebody to breed this white tiger to be the way it was. And those are the people that I don't want to support. This may be obvious. Please don't buy a white tiger. Just don't do it. Thanks for watching. Please go to animalethicsri.weebly.com. You can read more in-depth details about the white tigers. It's just got a bit more information. And like the Facebook page, because this is the way that you can keep up to date with news involving the website. It's how you can get in contact with me if you have any questions. You can private message instead of posting a comment for all to see. But if you do have comments, please do post them. I mean, like the video, share it with your friends. Just give me some feedback. I can't really make the videos any better if I don't get any feedback. I just, just get a little bit involved. It's the least you can do. It takes like 5 minutes, and it does have many benefits. So, thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time. Check out some other videos. See you later.